Okay, I'm going to do a few adding integer examples. I'm going to show you the chip method as well as the number line method. Our first example is going to be -6 plus 3. Okay, -6 plus 3. Well, first I have to determine which ones are going to be positive and which ones are going to be negative, so I've got to do my key. Okay, so my problem says -6 plus 3, so that's exactly what I do. I start off with my -6. Okay, next thing my problem tells me to do is to add +3. Okay. In placing these chips, I have created 3 zero pairs. As we have discussed before, a zero pair has no value and they can be removed. So what is left? -3. There's the chip method. Here's my number line. Okay, my first line, I always start at 0, and I'm going to go to -6 just like it tells me to. Okay, but I'm not at 0 anymore. Now I'm at -6, and it tells me to go +3. 1, 2, 3. That lands me right here in between -2 and -4, which is -3. So no matter what method you use, you still get the same answer, -3. All right, next example. 4 plus -1. Okay, 4 plus -1. I'm going to do exactly what the problem tells me to. I'm going to start off with +4. Okay, and then I'm going to add -1. I have created a zero pair, so I'm left with +3. All right, now the number line. Okay, my problem says to start off at +4, so that's what I'm going to do. 0 to +4. Draw my first line. My second line says I go -1. So if I'm at +4 and I go -1, that lands me right here at +3. Okay, last example. -5 plus -2. So again, just like in the previous problems, I'm going to do exactly what the problem tells me to. I'm going to start with -5. Okay, now the problem tells me to add -2. 1, 2. So I'm left with -7. Okay, so my problem starts off with -5, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go from 0 to -5. Now my problem says to go -2. So if I'm at -5 and I go -2, I end up at -7. And there are your adding integer examples.